What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Out tonight with Rob.
What's up, guys?
We ended up chatting on Instagram. He only lives or grew up like 15 minutes from me, so that's what we're doing tonight. Got together. He was nice enough to invite me out on the boat, so hopefully we can find a few. He's already caught a couple. It's my turn. Enough yapping. Let's get fishing. There we go. On the jig. There we go. First one in the boat. Well, second one, I guess, in the boat. You already caught one here. First with my unlucky butt in there, and as I say that, I backlash here. Well, apparently a black and blue jig is the thing you should throw around these rocks and wood. Jig Clinic 101. You and Dizzle would get along really well. You guys could chalk jigs all night. Oh, what do you throw all the time? Jigs. Oh, what do you throw? Oh, jigs too. Jig bros. The jig, huh? Well, see, now that you've already caught fish on it, I can't be throwing the same thing you are. Especially when somebody's caught a couple and then you make the switch, then you're just the poser that switched over and was like, I couldn't figure it out. Thanks for figuring out the bite for me. Yeah. Let's switch it up here. Oh. Mondo. All right, Debo on the board with arguably the smallest fish of the night. Angriest though, maybe. All right, there we go, on the board. Hmm?
He was ready to go.
Yeah, he was like, screw this, I thought I was getting a meal and these aliens took me out of my home. It's the Rob hour. Well, if you want to learn how to fish a jig, we'll get Randy and Rob on a show. Holy smokes, he's just putting the clinic on. Good one there. 1 3/4 pound, 2 pounder maybe. Fine wood, pitch to wood.
Really showing out good.
Oh, that would have been at the same time. He had the tail of mine.
Fish like waffle.
Oh, lost him off of it. Like imagine Florida. Oh, dude, it was so good. And then they drained it. They're dredging it and doing all this work. It's like, no. There, now he's running with it. Thank you. I just missed 2. All right, there we go. Look at that. Chunky little, well, 1.5 pounds there. Better get a picture for the day for the Instagram. I'm gonna get you in the background and tag you saying, I finally caught one to his 10 on a jig.
We've never fished in the boat together.
Uh-huh. All right, there we go. Second one for me. Thank you, sir. Only the big ones tonight for me, it looks like. I'm cleanup crew. I'm all right with that. Cleanup crew in the back of the boat. Another little pounder. Taking what I can get back here. Scraps. Scraps after all. 10 to 1. That's going to be your nickname. Oh, 10 to 1. Hey. The jig beatdown continues. Another one. Gosh, another chunky little dude. I tried throwing the frog around all this to no avail, so I'm back to the shaky head. What jig you're throwing?
It's a biz.
Oh, it's a spot. Yeah.
That's a spot.
Well, spotty. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, cool. Big old fighter.
Yeah, they're fun in the cold water. They're mean. Old 10 to 1 on another one. He switched to a crankbait, said, see if I can catch one on a crankbait. Well, folks, it's nice knowing Rob. I probably won't ever come out with him again. Oh, we got our double picture. Hold it. Oh, you threw it back. We got to get our double picture. Oh, hey, I caught a spot too. I just caught the same one that he caught. Yeah, there's a hook in its mouth. Oh, there actually is something in its mouth. Yeah.
There's line hanging out. What is it there?
Well, I just caught a spot. We were just talking. I think this is one of the northernest mouth lakes that has them. And he's got something sticking out of his mouth. Somebody broke off on him. Let's see if we can do the gill removal and help him here. I don't know if there's a hook or what. Go away from the bend. Pull it down. Oh, and it broke. That must have been in there for a while. That's all right. He should be able to digest it a lot easier now. All right, well, the rest of it will leave. There we go. Little spot. Did you throw yours? No. Here. There they go. Well, I'm glad I didn't catch any there. I haven't been recording like an idiot. All right, my action has been lull back here, but there we go. That's all this video will be. Every time I cut, it'll be, there we go. Rob on another one. Hey, there we go. Rob on another one. All right, guys, back with an update. There we go. Rob on another one. You watch Fishing with Gramps at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's big into helping vets. He was in the Army. And what'd you do in the Air Force?
Can't see. I like
Yeah.
it. It's funny. It's, hunting, you can see.
Oh, a Walter.
Nice.
An old gravel lizard. Oh, and he's all dumpy. Oh, dude, somebody filleted him and put him back. The hell?
Broken back.
Damn, Debo. I can't even catch a good eating walleye. Poor little feller. Yeah, somebody filleted him and then just taped him back up and threw him back in. All right, well, little Walter on the night. Cool. Yeah, if you would have been thick, I'm sorry, friend, but you would have come home with me because I want a fish fry, dang it. Yeah, he was all sorts of jacked up, poor dude. Oh, just there, Rob on one. Little pocket. Cranking him.
Right out of that corner.
Hey guys, another update. I don't even need to say what it is. In there. Hey, that reaction, man.
Yeah, they like that.
Boom. Nice. Rob on the big one for the day there. On the old scorble. Nice, dude.
Look at it go.
I know, chunked out, short and stocky.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had stopped for us here. We were just talking about, give us a clue, and he goes, oh, there's one.
On the pause.
Ah.
Pause.
That was a good switch. All right, there we go. Picked up the shaky head in first try. Found one. Why'd I put it down? I didn't stay patient enough with it. Look at him. Charged. Get back in there. There it is. Big TRD, custom Debo, Magnum Ned head, 1/4 ounce. See if we can find a couple more.
And it was cheaper than going for Garmin. And I didn't want a Garmin trolling motor. Because I fished behind them, I didn't really like them. And I've just kind of pieced everything together.
Henna there. Okay, well, we got back around the rocks, picked up the shaky head. One more for us. After a lull of a long time, I didn't know if I remembered how to catch fish anymore. All right, fishing friends, that was the trip with Rob. Old 10-to-1 is what I'm calling him because he was kicking my butt with a black and blue jig. I don't know what he had on as a trailer. Maybe he'll comment below for us and let us know. But that BizBaits jig, I left a link to all the gear that I used, his jig and everything down below because he was mopping up, absolutely cleaning up, and I was kind of the guy behind him, the cleanup crew, I guess, for what he wasn't finding. I was throwing a shaky head. I'll go over that in a second, but the combo here, my favorite reel to date, the Daiwa Zillion. It's not a budget, affordable, cheap reel, I know. I did switch the handles on this. I like the old Daiwa handles better, but as far as a good reel, man, it's one of the best out there, and you pay for it. But the rod that I've been happy with, this is the new version of the St. Croix Bass X. And it's the 7-1 medium, rated for lures up to 5/8 of an ounce. Using it for your lighter, like quarter up to 3 ounce baits, I was throwing, like chatter baits, some smaller spinner baits, or some kind of finessier stuff, 3/16. I think the weight I was throwing was 3/16. I think I've gone as low as an 1/8 on that. Great little rod and reel combo so far. I've really liked it. And the key, line with the standard 15-pound P-line tactical fluorocarbon. The key with that is keeping it weedless. Hold on. If we get into my my kayak rig here, I can show you, because I was using 2 different setups, so I ended up switching over to these. I had some 1/4 ounce of my EWG net heads, which were working better when we got to the deeper water. So 1/4 ounce doesn't seem like a huge difference, but just a little bit of extra weight was helping that get down a little bit quicker and keeping bottom contact, which is key when we were fishing like the jig or the shaky head. You wanted to make sure you're hitting that bottom, hitting those rocks and everything. So either an EWG net head like that. I don't have any out here. I'll link it up on the screen. It's the Z-Man Shaking My Head, the little shaky heads, which are a great little shaky head. Used them last year with the longer worms that Z-Man came out with. Shaking My Head worm, maybe. But in this trip, I was using the larger TRD from Z-Man. Really like those. Those have been something I've gone to on those Ned rigs. Shaky head, you can rig it however you want. These days, those lines kind of blur between Ned rig, shaky head, like... Use some sort of weedless jig head. It was definitely helping me in those spots where there was grass and wood. I only got hung up once that night and lost it at the very end of the night. I got caught up in something, but something like that will help you keep out of it. Now, it's not 100% snag proof. I know people hear that and they're like, well, I still lost one. Anytime you're around a bunch of chunk rock like that, you're going to lose baits. It's just, you got to pay the tax man when you're fishing that stuff. But those really help keep out of it. So for the night, that's really what we were doing. Those rocky drop-offs right where we kind of come down, right at the bottom, and focusing right kind of on that edge of those drop-offs all along the bank. The dam side, there was a whole bunch of spots just like that. And then anywhere we found submerged timber, also making sure we focused on that. So, I mean, it's pretty textbook. Rocky drop-offs and timber. Didn't catch any huge ones. Rob caught one, like 2.5, 2 3/4, a couple other 2-pounders. I caught a whole bunch of dinks, but we did catch some spotted bass, which are a lot of fun. If you don't have any in your area, they fight like a smallmouth. Maybe not quite as much, but they definitely fight, especially in cold water. They will put up a heck of a fight. But anyway, it was a super fun trip. Today's subscribed fishing friend is Rob. Rob, thank you so much for taking me out with you on your boat. Like I said in the video at the beginning, he grew up like 20 minutes from me, not very far at all. One of my best buddies, Martin, who I grew up with since I was like 13, 14, 15, knew him just a school away from me. He partied with him in college, and it's like we never met, officially, but there's probably times we ran into each other without even knowing it and realizing it. So it's a small world. But anyway, Rob, thank you. Thanks to all the members out there. Everybody subscribes, watches. Again, y'all blow me away for continuing to support some dummy in his basement or in his garage on a day like this. So love y'all. Thanks for watching. Until next time.